As a beginner, I have the most difficulty in the plugins, understanding it, how we can use it, and what is the purpose of it. So in this video, I am going to give a basic understanding what is plugin, how you can use it to maximize GIS productivity. From the very beginning, QGIS has a modular architecture that makes it easy to add features or functions. Most functions in QGIS are implemented in so-called plugins, which are divided into following types. First, core plugins. These are included in QGIS by default and are maintained by the development team. In order to be used, they should only be activated by a user. Other is external plugin. These are located in the external repository and are maintained by the authors. In order to be used, they should be first installed by a user. With time passing, some of the most useful and popular plugins are incorporated into QGIS core functionality. Now the thing to concern is how we can activate, install, update or remove the plugins. For this, we need to go to plugins, manage and install plugin, as shown in the screen. Plugin, by clicking on the menu bar to the plugin section in the menu bar and using the option the manage and install plugin, this screen will appear. Here, as you can see, there are multiple sections on the left side like all, installed, not installed. Let's talk about them. Clicking on individual plugin in any of these tabs shows you detailed information, whether the plugin is experimental or not, the functionality, rating, author, version, and also some link to its homepage, code repository and track. Let me show you. Here, as you can see, the author name, installed version, category, manage. Now, as you can see, there are certain things like all. Under this tab, you can see the full list of available plugins, both installed and not installed. And within installed tab, this shows the plugins that are already installed in QGIS. If you want to activate or deactivate a plugin, just check or uncheck the toggle beside it. Like this. Now there are not installed tab. This tab contains a list of all available plugins that are not installed in your QGIS. The following tabs are not permanent and are shown only if there are plugins that satisfy some condition. Like they are upgradable. This tab is visible only when more recent version of the installed plugin are available in the repository. Let me see if there is any upgradation of plugin I have. No plugin actually requires the upgradation as this is not activated. various other tabs within the not installed, like invalid. This tab is shown where there is installed plugin that are broken or incompatible. As you can see, the red one in the installed plugin that are broken or incompatible. If you click on individual plugin from this tab, you will be shown the information of the possible cause of invalidity, so that you would be able to provide a consistent feedback to the developers. Other than this, as you can see in the screen, the new tab. This tab shows the not installed plugin seen for the first time. And then there is setting. This tab allows you to define how often updates will be checked and whether they use the experimental, like this. This is the invalid tab. I have talked about more. And this is setting. In the setting tab, while it is not recommended to use experimental plugins for production purposes, you can still activate the option to explore the entire range of available tools. By default, only QGIS official public repository is connected, but you can connect additional repositories if you know them by clicking on Add button. For example, the previous let me show. Like here, you can add it, but for a beginner it doesn't make a sense to know more about such thing. Now the most important thing, that is how we can install plugin. As you can, to install a plugin, go back to not install plugin tab, or you can go to all tab as well. There is no harm to it. Select the plugin you want to install and click on install plugin. After that, the installation starts, and upon its completion, the message from successful installation is displayed. The install plugin is activated by default and either appears in the plugins menu or is added to the another relevant menu, for example vector or raster. Also, some plugins appear as separate toolbars and panels that can be placed or turned on or off manually. Finding and choosing a plugin that fits your need might be difficult, and this is the most difficult thing I have faced while using QGIS as a beginner. And because their number is over 400 and is constantly growing. To explore the world of QGIS plugins, you can start from the official help website of the QGIS, where the plugins and which contains information about popular and featured plugins. If you are looking for a specific function but don't know the exact plugin name, you can search for the tag words from in the manage and install plugin dialog window, like this. If like I don't know about the OpenStreetMap and I want to install, I can just write OpenStreetMap and all these OSM will appear. I need this, and you can install here from install plugin. But just check that you have a good internet connection and don't lag in that. By default, plugins are sorted alphabetically by name. If you want to rate them by downloads, boards or status, apply the additional sorting option available by right-clicking contextual menu of the list of plugins. So this is all about plugins. See you in the next session on QGIS. Comment any suggestion for improvement.